Hi, everyone. We are once again live cooking something that's very easy. Chowder. This is what we call chowder for an emergency meal, Dawn. This is perfect because just like the chili we made last Sunday, this is something that you can easily whip up with almost anything that you have at home. Cool? So while we're waiting on everybody to get ready, my husband is on his phone.
Yeah, I can
Hey,
see it live. It's live now.
it's live now. Hello, everybody on Facebook. We're excited to have you again.
Welcome everyone. Welcome to Seven with Chad Marvie. Hope you could cook along with us. It's gonna be very easy. Seven
Yes.
ingredients or less, finished within an hour.
Yes. And I'm excited because we have somebody new cooking with us. Everybody, please welcome Gloria Hernandez. Yay! She had to join us because she's the one who requested the purple yam. She saw me teach this one time in an in-person cooking class, right, at Saladmaster office, and she really loved it. So she's like, Marvie, make it. And then I told her, we're gonna make it if you come cook with us. So she's here with us today. Welcome, Gloria. But at Dawn, I know you're not doing the purple yam dessert, but that's what we're gonna start with again, okay? Because the purple yam dessert is so simple, even ingredient wise, but it takes longer. That is what makes it a little bit more, not difficult necessarily, but it just takes longer to cook it, okay? So for the purple yam, if you're using your EOC, Rana, you can use your EOC for the purple yam.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find purple yam. I was late to go and get it. Yeah.
Oh, so, okay. You can just take note of it, Mama, right? Because this is something I think you also really liked this before when you tried it. Yes. So, Gloria, we're going to preheat our EOC to 350 now. Okay. That's what we're gonna do for the purple yam dessert. So we're just preheating the EOC enough that we can, like, here, I have the butter. Do you see my butter, Gloria? Ta-da! I just kind of like cut it up into smaller cubes because we just want to melt this. So with our purple yam dessert, you can either use butter or coconut oil, right? So depending on the flavor that you want with your purple yam, a lot of people like the coconut flavor. My husband does not necessarily like too much coconutty, right?
Yeah. So had you had a chance to grind the yam? Shred it? Not yet.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You can cut it into half, Gloria, and then it's easy to just do it like that, zoom, face down, right? You don't have to even peel it, okay? So Dawn, if you want to do this in the future, this is actually a very healthy and creamy kind of dessert. A little bit exotic for a lot of our friends, but I kid you not, almost every single person that tries this, like Gloria and Rona, for the first time, they fall in love with this. It's really good. So you can either use, like I said, butter or coconut oil. All right. And then today, because we really like this, as usual, Gloria, I'm actually doing a double batch of it. So this is 4 cups of free shredded purple yam. 4 cups that was frozen. Okay. All right. So Dawn, for those of you who are doing the chowder, the first thing we're going to do is cook whatever meat that we are using with it, right? In Dawn's case, it's shrimp. In our case, it's canned crab meat, white crab meat. And then in Gloria's and Rana's case, I don't know what you have, but whatever pan you're using, maybe an MP5 or anything on your regular stovetop, Dawn, your EOC to 350 as well for your chowder. And then you're going to want to use a little bit of oil that you have, very little, and you're going to start cooking your shrimp with just a dash of salt. Your goal is to just cook whatever meat it is that you're using. So if you're using something that's already cooked, like the bacon, if you have the bacon that's diced, right? That's already cooked, just set it aside. If you're using the shrimp like Dawn is, we have to cook that shrimp right now and brown it a little bit, okay? If you're using chicken breast that's uncooked, same thing. We're gonna cook that right now. In our case, our canned crab meat, we're just gonna dry it up and brown it a little bit, okay? So do you see? This is going to be so versatile. So you can literally use whatever type of meat, okay? So if you have like for the upcoming holidays, if you have leftover ham, honey, whatever kind of
turkey,
ham
or
turkey, just dice your ham or shred your turkey. Cool? There you go. That's the chowder. It's cooking it. This is going to be fast, you guys. The chowder is going to be really fast. Hi, Marvin. I have my brother from the Philippines. Hello. Thank you for joining us. So let me ask you real quick while you're cooking this. Is everybody okay? Dawn, you're following them? And then add a dash of salt to your shrimp or two to season it, okay? Cool. All right. So we're cooking our meat a little bit just to brown it. We're using our tureen again. I don't know if you can see, but yep. I love this for anything that's liquidy or
I have a
soupy.
small heating surface, so I have to move it to the middle.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then after you cook this, Dawn, when your meat is ready, you have to remove it and set it aside. Because what's going to happen is your cooked meat is what you're going to use as some sort of a garnish on top of your chowder. Now, we're going to do this simultaneously, okay? So while we're doing our or shred your turkey. Oops, sorry. My Facebook was like, oops, sorry. I cannot be noisy
Oh,
on
hi.
the side.
I just realized. So Julie is actually cooking with us, but she's watching us through Facebook Live. So, yeah. So Julie, we're doing the meat now for our soup.
Why are you not on Zoom, Jewel? Do you need the details? It's the same one that we use. So for everybody who cooks with us in this cooking classes, it's the same Zoom details that we use week after week. Okay, so when you have it one time, that's the same thing you're going to use week after week. Cool.
Okay.
We just don't want to size it for everybody to see because we want to be able to control at least.
I'll have Francesca. Do you mind saying Julie and Roy the Zoom ID and password?
I will do it because I think I have it here.
Perfect. And then I want to say hi to Butch, Iniesta, and Dinah, as well as Mavic. Mavic, you're always with us. Thank you so much. I'm just browning our crab meat.
All right, now, Gloria, are you done shredding your purple yam? Okie dokes. I'm sorry, guys. Here we have somebody else, another good friend, Julie and Roy from Maryland, who are trying to join us. Okay, so here for our purple yam, what we're gonna do next, Gloria, because Gloria is the only one doing the purple yam with us. Okay, I'm putting all of the butter in. Okay, so I'm actually using half a cup of butter for one batch. You need about a fourth, but actually, if you're like a major butter fan, you can add more, okay? So Julie, I'm using the EOC for the purple yam for our ube, and you can use your MP5 for your soup. All right, so here we go. I'm simply melting the butter while we're cooking our crab meat for the soup. Our crab meat is going to take a little bit longer to dry up. It's not uncooked because it's canned, but we want it brown, kind of like flaky, okay? All right. Let me see. I'm trying to wait on Gloria to make sure that she's able to do this with us. Dawn, are you okay? If your shrimp is done and you've set it aside, the next thing we're going to do, keep your temperature at 350 for your EOC. Now we're going to saute our garlic. Okay? Set aside whatever meat and then saute your garlic. Gloria, I'm waiting on Gloria to be on the screen. I think she's shredding her purple yam. You good? This is like cooking on steroids. You're good? You got it? So now I am melting my butter on the EOC at 350. All right. Now that it's completely melted, I will simply add my purple yam. Here we go. Okay. I'm adding my purple yam that was actually frozen and I had to thaw earlier. You guys, literally, after melting your butter or adding your coconut oil there, whichever you chose to use, this is literally just going to be like dumping the rest of it, okay? So if you're not familiar with purple yam, my non-Filipino friends, this is what we traditionally just call ube, okay? A lot of times we call it ube halaya. Do you want to say that? Who wants to say that? It's ube halaya. We need to have a contest for them to say it.
Yeah, it's easier. You probably pronounce it as halaya. Halaya.
Don, are you okay? So now are you sauteing your garlic? Okay. So as soon as your garlic is done and sauteed, guess what? You will simply add everything else. Okay. Your potatoes and then your milk, whatever kind you have, and then your broth. Okay. And then you season it with your salt and pepper. Okay. So you just dump everything else. All right, so here we're doing this simultaneously. Ta-da! Tawanda, I'm not sure if you've ever tried this. Have you ever tried this?
No.
The ube?
No.
Well, I'm gonna come and give you some. Okay, Gloria, is your purple yam in your container, in your EOC? Okay, the next thing you do is your milk. So for every 2 cups or 1 pound of grated purple yam, I use a whole can of condensed milk. Now, a typical condensed milk can like this is 12 ounces. That's a cup and a half, all right? So I'm using coconut condensed milk. So you see, I'm actually doubling up on the flavor, butter and coconut milk. See, there you go. Add your coconut milk or condensed milk, whatever you're using, Gloria. I'm using my coconut condensed milk. All right. And then add 1/4 cup of whatever milk you decided to add. Just 1/4 cup, okay? I know the ingredient list. I said be ready with 1/2 cup, but you will first put in only 1/4 of a cup. Now, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to lower the temperature at this point to 300. Okay, because our ube, our purple yam, we're actually going to cook at a much lower temperature, actually 275. Let's admit Julie. My son, Mikael, you're not admitting Julie. Here we go. So if you want to cut down on the sugar content like I am, okay, what you do is you can use half of your condensed milk, whatever it is you're using, and then you can use a condensed milk, okay, not condensed, evaporated milk. I'm so confused. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to add my evaporated milk. So what I'm doing is I'm actually doing half of my milk. Okay, you know why? I'm actually going to use this. Do you see this? So this is stevia and monk fruit combined. This is how I'm going to cut down on the sugar content of my ube halaya. Okay, it is a must that I do that. You know why? You know why, honey? Do you know why?
No.
Because I like ube halaya a lot.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna end up eating half of this thing, like half of this whole thing. So I cannot have all the sugar, right? So here, I'm using stevia, okay? I'm cooking it with my stevia and monk fruit combination, okay? And then, Gloria, as soon as those are all in, you just are gonna start like you saw me last time. Julie knows this. Now it's going to be about almost an hour of mixing this continually because you don't want it to burn. Cooking it at a low fire. What low fire? How low? About medium low. In the EOC, I'm using 275 degrees Joule. Okay? So here we go. Are you following, Gloria? You're good? So our crab meat, because it's a little bit more dry now. It's a little bit more dry, honey? Okay. We're going to remove our crab meat and we're going to proceed and saute the garlic over there.
Which we need to shred first, right?
Yes. Okay. So while this is cooking right here, my ube halaya. Ta-da. So if you want to make this faster, what you can do, for as long as you're there right beside it, okay? Because this will tend to burn so much faster. I'm going to bring up my temperature to 300 just so I can make it a little bit faster. I can do it a little bit faster, but because I'm going to help him shred. So we're removing our crab meat.
Yeah, so this is what, okay.
We just dried it.
We just dried it, but it looks more like,
It's right there, honey.
here. Okay, no, it's okay. We're there now.
Okay, so now we're going to saute our garlic. But because I was lazy earlier and I did not mince my garlic, Jewel and Roy, this is what you can do with your garlic in the future, right? So you skin it and you throw it in there. And I'm gonna use cone number 1, our shredder with our salad machine food processor, which I love. It makes everything easy. So when I'm lazy, it's okay. There you go. Whoops. Honey, can you push it up? Oh, wait. See, do you see this? This is better when you're cooking 2 at a time. It's best to have 2 pairs of hands, see? Okay. Gloria, are you following along? There you go. That's all you do, hon. And then you just scrape everything on top. Dawn, you're way ahead of all of us, right? Because you're doing just one thing, you and Rona. Rona, what are you using for your chowder? Rona.
I used chicken today.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so you're following along, you're good. Roy, what are you using for your chowder? Roy. You're muted. What are you using for your chowder, big guy?
We're using bacon.
Ah, perfect. So it's already cooked, right? You just diced it.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we just saute the garlic, and then as soon as we're done sauteing the garlic, we add everything. The potatoes, and then the corn, the broth, and the milk. And we'll simply boil it and then simmer it until it's a little bit cooked. It's so simple, this thing, okay? So here's our garlic. We're taking longer because we did not prepare our garlic, which is okay. You're good, honey? Or do you want to do this? I can do that.
Okay.
Hey, Marv, what's the heat setting for the chowder?
The chowder is at 350 as well.
350. Okay, thank you.
Same boat for the other one.
Yeah, but the ube halaya for me is already at 300 right now. So the thing
Oh, okay.
ube halaya was only to melt the butter, because at the end of the day, we're gonna have to cook our ube halaya, our purple yam, at a much lower heat, or it will burn. Burn so much faster. So right now it's at 300, right? Is what I have for the EOC. And then in a little bit, because it's starting to dry up, I'm actually gonna bring this down to 275. Okay. So whatever, pretty much the things that we're cooking today, we're literally like dumping everything, right? It's so simple. Oh man, this smells so good. So now I'm bringing it down to 275 because look, it's starting to burn. This is really fast. So if you guys are going to do the ube halaya or the purple yam traditionally, like on the stove top, the setting for this is medium low. So if you have a dialed cooktop for your control, that will be around 2 or 3, okay? If it's gas, you have to make it low because it will burn fast, okay? So there you go. And then here's what's gonna make this difficult. It's the continuous mixing. So for Julie and Roy, who's gonna be doing the halaya forever, it's mixing like an
How about
exercise.
Gloria? So if it's starting from raw purple yam, how much longer?
It's the
does it
same because your Gloria, your purple yam, it's the same. It's going to be at 275 degrees, okay, and it's gonna be the same amount of time. See, look, it's already brown at the bottom. Now, if you notice, it's a little bit lumpy, right? Can you see this, Mikael? No, Vicky cannot spotlight. It's a little bit lumpy. So what you want to do, if you want to make sure that your ube or purple yam is a little bit smoother, all you have to do is add milk, Gloria. That's what the other 1/4 cup of milk is for. If you want to make your purple yam a lot smoother. Now, why am I saying if you want to? Because you guys, this is just me. I actually like my purple yam with a little bit of texture. I don't like it too smooth. Because then I feel like I'm eating air. That's just the weirdness of Marvie. But anyway, so here we go. It's still in the EOC at 275 degrees. All right, how's everybody doing, Gloria? Are you able to follow along? You're good? Gloria is a great cook. People who love to cook and are really good cooks somehow, this is not hard for you, right? Here we go. So Rana and Dawn, you're gonna finish really fast and ahead of time. Okay. So this is going to be a continuous type of mixing. Do you see this? I'm making sure I'm going down to the bottom of the pan for the ube halaya, okay? That's how you keep it from burning. There you go. Man, this is already starting to tire my arm.
Do you need to swap places?
Maybe, honey. And you
Okay.
go. All right. And then the next thing I'm going to do to get it ready, so that's done.
So I just mix this?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I just finished
like the all
I just finished browning the garlic. The reason why I had to mince it further because I wanted it a little more minced than what we had over here.
My corn is frozen. Ta-da! Do you see this?
And the pepper, don't forget. Okay?
Yes. And then I'm gonna add our potato, which I'm actually doing from scratch today as well, because I haven't diced my potato. What I'm gonna do, Roy and Jewel, is I'm gonna use cone number 2. Okay? For everybody who's not familiar with our food processor, Mikael, main camera, please. So here is our potato, and I'm going to use cone number 2. So it's faster. I'm gonna cook this so much faster. I'll be able to catch up. Dawn and Rana, are you done? Pretty much. Ah, it jumped up at me. Do you see how fast it is? There you go. Magic processor, right? I'm just gonna add a little bit more potato. So you guys watch. I'm using fresh potatoes and frozen corn. Ta-da! It's combined, okay? Together with my minced garlic that was sauteed. And then I'm gonna add my chicken stock. I need 3 1/3 cup, okay? So everybody else is done doing this. I'm actually behind. I'm gonna try to catch up. So 1, 2, 3 1/3. Okay, now if you want it to be a little bit more soupy, kind of like with a little bit more liquid, you can adjust your broth content, okay? So you can go anywhere from 3 to 3.5, or even a little bit more, depending on your taste. There you go. And then how much milk? We're actually using lactose-free milk today, okay? You can use, like I said, whatever kind of milk you want. So how much milk do I need? Ow. 2.5 cups of milk. Ta-da. Everybody okay? And then I'm gonna season this further. Dawn, season your soup with salt and pepper according to your taste. Are you gonna have Steve with you to kind of taste? There you go. Okay. So I'm gonna add my salt to this. This is like a teaspoon of salt that I'm adding, and I'm just gonna try to adjust later. As always, be conservative on your salt. It's easier to add, and it will be problematic to make it not as salty later. Okay, now if you guys want your chowder a lot more creamy, because some people really like their chowder creamy, right? What you can do is, instead of using 2.5 cups of your regular milk, you can go 2 1/4 of that, and then substitute 1/4 cup with 50/50, or make it even more creamy. You can do heavy whipping cream. All right. Where did you put my lid, honey?
It's over there.
Okay, my husband keeps removing this. This is what I like doing here.
Because I couldn't
Ta-da!
separate it when it was like
okay.
closed, yeah.
Do you guys see this? I love this. It is able to hold my lid. There you go, honey. You can go like that.
Okay.
All right. There you go. Now I'm going to wait for our soup to boil. And my husband he has the guns to keep mixing in my.
I feel like I could already
Might
eat
be.
this. It's already good.
Nah, it's still a little bit lumpy. Okay. It's 5:30.
I guess I have to do this for 30 minutes more.
Right?
Hi, Julie. How are you? Julie's so busy sauteing something.
Yeah, keeping up.
You
Come
okay?
on, Jewel. Yeah. So now we're going to just wait for this to boil. Do you want
I
to?
have a question.
Yes.
So the halaya, you don't put the milk for it yet?
Oh, I already did. It's already there. So as soon as you melted the butter, you put your halaya, and then you put everything else, the milk.
Oh, all together. Okay. And then what about this soup? Can we add the bacon? The bacon is already cooked.
Not yet.
Not
Later.
yet. So I mentioned earlier,
Yeah.
whatever
Okay.
you're going to have with this, what's going to happen is you're going to put the batter as it is, and then when it's done and you're serving, that's when you put your protein, your bacon or your crab meat or your shrimp, like as a topping. And then we add the scallion.
So your bacon has to be cooked, actually, Julie.
Yeah, it's already cooked.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah. I did say in the invitation that we need to have the cooked bacon because I knew that cooking bacon is like a whole process by itself. Cool? All right, honey, are you going to move this to expedite the...
Yeah, I'm going to move that.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, so if you see me, we're using an induction stove, but in order for us to catch up with like Dawn and Rana, we're going to move it to our regular stovetop. So I'll just carry over this pot and put it on our stovetop.
All right,
okay?
so this is also, again, starting to be a lot, to brown a lot faster. So here's what I'm going to do. Jewel and Roy and everyone else, Gloria, who's doing the halaya, I'm bringing down my EOC now to 250.
Looks good.
right.
Woo! We're making ube halaya for those who just joined us on Facebook Live. Like Isabel, Ellen
Hello.
Cougar, like Jenny's mom.
Hi.
Joe
Hi, Mom.
Camadico, Erlinda Molina, Lucy Gahoy, Meds Ab, Ibis
Hello,
Oyake,
everyone.
our cousin Sheila, Tess Lumanog, Tita Heidi Hamurabo, Paul Brower. Thank you for joining us. We are making chowder with your own choice meat. We are using
Yes.
our crab meat over here.
Mhm.
And then Marvie is making purple yam dessert.
The
Popularly
simplest,
known
yes,
as ube
ube
halaya.
halaya.
Yep.
But let me tell you, everybody, the chowder, this is what I call my emergency meal chowder because it is so easy. All right. And then let me ask you, have you ever wondered, so what is the difference between a chowder and a bisque? Like your lobster bisque, honey. Do you know? Do you guys know?
I know that bisque is tomato based. I've never seen bisque that's like cream based.
Well, even though it's tomato based, it's still creamy, isn't it?
It is.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah, your bisque is creamy.
So what's the difference?
Okay, so anyway, overall, both bisque and chowder are soups,
Okay.
right? They're kinds of soups. The difference is both of them usually are creamy, but your bisque is smooth.
So it's blended.
Yes, a lot
Okay.
of times. And chowder is always chunky. That's the difference, okay?
So that's why you cut your potatoes at number 2.
Yes.
Okay.
It could have been bigger. It could have been cone number 3, right? To make it a little bit bigger, but I wanted to cook my chowder faster.
Now, when do we add our cornstarch?
Later, okay?
Do we need to melt this in cold water?
Oh, my husband is jumping ahead of time. Yes, but
Okay.
we'll explain when Gloria and everybody else, we want to make sure you guys are okay. This is exciting. We have 4 families cooking with us tonight. If you haven't seen this class yet, we always do cook-alongs, okay? This is how we're trying to help people really learn how to cook. Either learn how to cook the basics or actually be able to learn new things. But everything that we share here, for those of you who are not familiar, every single dish will always have only 7 ingredients or less, okay? Simplified manner of cooking. We want to be able to share with you recipes that you can cook on a daily basis.
Yes.
Cool?
Yep. So this is our dinner tonight, guys.
Right. So that's our idea of easy. You know how, again, I've shared this in the past. A lot of times when I'm looking for new recipes, new things to try, and I Google easy this or easy that. I look at it and there's like, wow, that's not easy because there's like 14 ingredients. Or there's only 4 ingredients, but then you have to soak this overnight and then you have to cook it 2 hours. So I'm like, no. Our idea of easy is 7 ingredients or less every time. And 2 things at least that you can do within an hour from prep to the end, okay? That's what we always do on Sundays.
That's why you see us cut our stuff, live as well.
Exactly. Yes, it's easy with our gadgets. With our
Hi,
Saladmaster gadgets.
Hi, Rick Calibo from Australia. Erwina,
Hello.
Grace Kumar. Thanks for joining in.
Hi. Hi, Grace. Okay, so now you see this is getting a lot thicker, right? A lot thicker. How's your halaya going, Roy? My AOC is at
There.
250 now.
Looks good.
Nice. Okay.
Just have to keep on steering, right? It's a good
Mhm.
exercise for the arms.
I
Remove
know.
those.
It's like I'm starting to break a sweat right here. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do, because like I said earlier, I want my halaya a little bit with texture, right? I'm not gonna add any more milk to this. I'm just gonna wait for this to just be a lot smoother and even more cooked. Okay, so that is going to be about 15 more minutes of continually like mixing this. All right, 15 more minutes. What time is it? Perfect. We're good. Yay, we're good with time. Oh man,
Okay, I can do that.
my arm's getting tired.
Yeah.
Okay, Gloria, let me just revisit everybody. You're good, Jewel?
Can you show Gloria's halaya? How is it turning out?
Okay. Gloria, are you okay? Dawn, how's your chowder? And Rana. So Dawn and Rana are just doing the chowder, right? Is your potatoes almost cooked?
Yeah,
It is?
it's coming out very good.
Okay, perfect. Now here, Dawn and Rana, you need to grab your cornstarch, okay? And add about a couple of tablespoons of hot water to that
Okay.
cornstarch.
Cold water, right?
It can be warm or
Right.
tap water. It doesn't matter. Not cold, okay? Just to mix this.
I usually use cold water because it melts smoother. But I guess you can use anything that you want, whether tap or hot.
Okay, I did cold. Like my husband said.
Hey Roy, you can give this for Christmas now as Christmas gifts. The ube halaya. Put it in jars. Put the ribbon.
Little jars. Okay, so if your chowder is done, okay, just leave it on simmer. Just a simmer, meaning very low heat. And then you're going to add your mixture of cornstarch and water. Now we're going to thicken our chowder, okay? So the very last thing you do is thicken your soup, your chowder, with this mixture of cornstarch and water, cold
Yeah,
water.
see, it melted smoothly.
Yeah, so I did cold water like my husband said. I obeyed my honey. Let me turn on the other light. So it's so fall now in Texas. The sun usually it sets around 5:15. It's already very dark at 5:15. So now it's only
And if you look at the
5:39 and
windows, it's dark already.
nighttime, right? All right. So thicken your chowder at this point. Gloria, are you okay? Ours is almost done as well. Ooh, I'm gonna try my chowder to see if I need to add anything to it, okay? Yum. I'm gonna add a little bit more. No, it's actually good. Do you want it a lot more creamy?
Yeah, you can add the thickener.
Okay.
But don't
No,
hurry to
no,
add the-
creamy as in milk creamy.
Oh no, I like it that way. Marvie likes a lot of things creamy.
If I had my way, I'm gonna add half a cup of heavy whipping cream in that thing.
I like it lighter, so she can
Yes.
add it later on, I guess.
How?
When I get my bowl, after I get my bowl.
All right, let's check on everybody. Rana, are you gonna show
What's
yourself?
cool about this is it doesn't stick to the pan. This purple yam.
Well, only if it's not burning. So you have to be very careful with your heat source.
I feel like it's still like, see?
Yes, because if your heat source is a little bit higher than it should be, then it will burn really fast. Dawn, you're good? Okay.
How does
You
it
good?
taste? How does
So
it taste?
now, if your chowder is already thick enough, let me see. Do you want to show me? I want to see what you guys have so far. You got it, honey?
Yes.
There you go. Gloria. Gloria, is Oscar with you? Is he helping you in any way?
No.
Oh, no.
No, he's not home.
Aw,
It's just me.
he's going to come home to a really good meal.
Are you
He's so
making? Are
happy.
you making the chowder too? Is she making
Yes,
it?
she's making both.
Can I make a confession?
Yes.
Instead of using cornstarch, I used this curry vegetable soup. It's also for thickening.
There you go.
What is
So
it?
it brings out a lot of flavor because it has some onions and everything inside.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a mixture. I know what you're talking about. It's like a mix of
Yes.
spices. Yes. So this is the beauty of this, Rona. Mama, because you're a great cook, you can substitute, right? And this could have easily been vegan. You just remove your meat, whatever type of meat, go with all the veggies, and then use almond milk. And this would be vegan.
Hey Rona, in the chat, can you include that name of that thickening agent that you use that's made of
The
vegetables?
vegetables.
Then everybody can take note of it as well.
Perfect. Yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
In the chat on Facebook.
So Don, let me see. Are you done? Is it thick enough now?
I think so.
Did you try it yet? Is it good? Do you
Yeah.
like-
Yeah, it's good.
So what you do is when you serve it in a bowl, you have your chowder, and then you sprinkle your shrimp on top, and then you can add your sliced scallions if you have it.
Or
If
we have
not,
some green
you
onions.
don't have to. Yeah. So hey, by the way, do you guys know the difference between scallions and green onions? Does anyone know? Does anyone know?
So you know, way before, whenever I would do groceries, and Marvie would say, "Get scallions," and then when I get to the grocery store, I don't know what it looks like, so I Google it, and it looks like green onions. So I just have to ask like Central Market helpers, "Where's the scallion?" And they point me to the scallion. It actually looks like green onions. What's the difference? It looks like this to me.
They're actually the same.
Oh, they are. Okay.
Yeah, green onion scallions, they're the same. So the one thing that's different is what they call the onion spring green onion scallions the same. But spring onions is the one that has like a small bulb of onion at the end. Okay? That's the difference. All right. Is our potato cooked? Honey?
I don't know yet. Wait, I'm mixing it.
Okay. Now, Gloria, how do you know if your purple yam or your ube is almost done? Roy and Julie, do you see this? It's becoming thick and you can fold it like this. Do you see that? It's getting thicker. This is when your ube or purple yam is almost done. Okay, Gloria? Later, you will see it. I can move it from one side to the other, like it's one whole blob. That's when you know it's almost done, okay? Or
Ours is really thick.
super thick, yeah. Do you have your EOC at 250? Yes?
We actually brought it down to 200 because it was starting to, you see at the
Burn?
bottom, it's starting
Yeah.
to stick
Yeah.
to the bottom. So we brought it down even more.
Perfect. So you're good cooks. You know how to do that. The reason why I'm able to keep this at 250 is, you guys
245?
remember? No, it's at 250 because I'm actually making twice as much. I have a couple of batches. So for you, Jewel and Roy, because you're only doing one batch, yes, it's gonna burn at 250 because you have a lot less than what I'm making. Perfect. You're almost done, right? So here we
The
go.
soup tastes good, but our potatoes are not tender yet.
Dawn, are you done? Do you want to show us how your mama, Rona? Here, we're going to try to see. Look at your chowders. Okay, is that okay? We always do our, how do you call it again? What's that word again?
We do our round robin. I don't know the word.
Obligatory. That's the word. We
Show
do-
and tell. This is
Yes,
show
our
and tell.
obligatory, show your food, Dawn. Let us see your food, please, and tell us what you think. Okay, some people would probably argue, Marvie, the chowder you made is actually corn chowder because there's so much corn in it, right? Correct? Yeah? I refuse to call it corn chowder because I just want you to not be confused. Because if I call it corn chowder, then you're going to go, what do I use with that? I just want it to be chowder because I want you to have the freedom to add whatever you want to it.
Mhm.
So I refuse to call it corn chowder, even though we used a lot of corn. Okay. So here, our ube halaya is turning out really well. Let's just spread it out at the bottom so it can cook faster. Honey, do you want to try it?
Sure.
If it's too sweet, does it need a little bit? Remember, I used half the amount of the condensed milk, therefore half the amount of sugar. And I substituted with a combination stevia and monk fruits. Okay, that's what I did. Cool. All
It's
right.
good. You don't need to add anything. It's not you can taste the yam flavor and some of the condensed milk, but it's not too sweet.
Perfect. I don't need to add sweetness
No.
to it. All right. So this is almost done, you guys. This is going to be like in about 5 minutes. This is done. Okay. So what I'm going to do, because I'm more like at this point, I'm not really simmering, right? But I'm going to lower my temperature even further to 225. So I don't have to keep mixing it because I'm getting tired. That's the only reason. Okay.
Okay, can I show you mine?
Yes. Mikael, can we please spotlight Rona at this point so we can see her chowder all plated? And then Don, we're going to come to you, okay?
Can you
Let's-
see it?
No, Rona, your
Actually,
camera is
your
not
video
on.
is off.
Okay, let me do this.
Hi,
Daddy, can you help me here?
Mommy Edna is
Hi, Mommy.
watching.
Can you see me?
Nope.
No,
You can't see me.
no, there's no camera, lady.
Oh, God.
But Dawn is there. You
All
wanna see-
right. What do I
Let's
do?
see Dawn's chowder first.
Well, Rona is trying to fix her camera. Mikael, let's go to
Oh,
Dawn.
there it is. Okay, Mikael, can you
Mikael, can you
please
please spotlight?
spotlight
All right.
Mrs. Lick?
I'm trying to.
Let's
Why I can't get the camera. Can you see mine?
Yes, we can see it.
It's a little bit far. Can
Oops.
you do it closer, Dawn? please? Oh.
Disappeared.
Oh, I think her
I do it that way, huh?
phone.
I don't know. Can you see it?
No, wait, hold on. Okay.
Wait a sec, okay? I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
there.
there. Okay, there you're on spotlight.
Okay, you're
now.
on spotlight. Let me see. There. Ooh, looks yummy.
Oh, looks good. The shrimps are.
Do you like it?
I can't share my screen with you because it's disabled.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So you can able it yourself. It's saying host disabled.
Oh, it was disabled by
Yeah. Can you enable it?
maybe it's us, Mikael.
Yeah.
My son, please check our setting, my son. Gloria. How are you, Gloria? Let me see, Gloria.
Right, can you see me now?
Yes.
Yeah, we can see you now.
So it was disabled.
Okay. Sorry about
There
that.
you are.
Okay, no, we can't see.
Mikael?
We can see your apron only. So you have to like.
Can you please spotlight Rona, Mikael?
Wait, we can't see the food.
There you go. There's Rona. Everybody, this is Miss Rana.
You
Where's
see-
the food? Rana, we can see you.
There.
You're
Oh,
sick?
you see your sink. It's
I
hard,
can't
huh?
see.
No, we
No.
can't see. The sink.
Okay, I'll try something else. It's okay.
Cool. All right. Aw. How about where is
Gloria?
Gloria? Gloria, how are you doing, lady?
Good.
Okay, do you want to show us what's going on in your kitchen? How's your purple yam going?
I think it's good. Let me show you.
Gloria, Mikael, Gloria, this time, please.
Can you
Oops,
see it?
there. Ooh, yes, it's getting there. What did you use? What kind of condensed milk did you use?
I just used the regular condensed milk, but I use coconut oil.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so see the consistency. You can add a little more, Gloria, if you wanted to make it a little bit smoother. Did you add any milk?
Yes, I did.
You can add some milk. Like earlier, I don't know if you saw me, I added some regular milk about, remember I said add some milk, about 1/4 of a cup if you want to make it as smooth as this. Do you see this? Okay. You can,
Yeah.
you can add up to 1/2 cup of whatever kind of milk you want to make it a little bit smoother like this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let me just take a picture.
Perfect. Okay, so Rana, you're good. Can you show it to us now?
No, it keeps on getting disabled. I don't know why. Let me take a picture.
Okay, and then you can send it to me. Thank you. So good. You guys, I love my ube.
Okay, I added my
Okay, perfect. So now we're thickening our soup as well. Okay.
and how long did it do? About 2 minutes?
Yes. Your chowder is done as soon as you've thickened it, right? Because after you've cooked your potatoes and everything else, it's done. The thickening is just to change the texture. Okay.
Okay.
So here we go. So everyone, these soup recipes are phenomenal because the weather is a lot cooler, right? But next week, I want to announce we're going to try to do something different. Okay. So here, what's going on with your chowder, Gloria? Are you okay? Is your chowder good, Gloria?
I think so. I hope so.
Okay. Let me see. Is it thick now?
Let me.
I sent you a picture, Marvie.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna garnish it with some scallions and some of our.
It's not thick enough, honey. Okay, you can thicken your chowder as much as you want, okay? I personally like chowder that's a lot thicker. I don't like it soupy. You know how it's just more like, where it almost looks like soup. I'm not soup, like saucy rather than soupy,
Like
right?
gravy almost.
Yeah, I like it thicker like that. So can you
Okay.
please thicken mine?
Yeah, it's okay. I can add more cornstarch if you want.
No, you can just leave it open.
Okay.
And then it will boil. There you
Okay.
go. And that's how I'm gonna thicken it. So here's ours, and we used crab meat, okay? But like I said, if it were up to me, I would have added some half and half to this or heavy whipping cream because I like it a lot more.
Yeah.
Honey, use that
Okay.
better.
Can we use this, Mikael, to show the soup? The complete soup. Okay, there you go.
Oh, it's too bright.
It's too
Can
bright.
you see?
Yeah. No. Okay.
Yeah, it's too bright.
Yeah.
So all white, right? Your chowder is usually all white if it's not tomato based. Cool. So here we go. Who else should we look at?
Can you check the picture I sent you and see if that's the right thing.
Where did you send it to me, Rana? To WhatsApp?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It tastes good.
I don't have anything on WhatsApp, Ron. It did not go through. Oh, here. Yep, I don't have anything, Rana. Nothing came in.
We'll catch up. Okay, we'll catch up later.
Okay, Gloria.
And how about Julie and Roy? You want to show there?
Yes. We're almost done. It's 5:56. So let me just announce real quick while we're still trying to dry this up a little more, our halaya, but it's pretty much done. Do you see this? It's all like one lump at this point, like a dough. That's how you know that your ube is done, Julie. Do you see this? I think yours is done because you made half the amount of what I'm making, right? All right.
Okay, so is this thick enough for you, or you still want it thicker?
Thicker, please.
I think we need to add more cornstarch then.
No, it's okay. That will thicken, honey.
Okay.
Just leave it open.
Mikael, do you mind just showing the soup really quick?
Now it's good.
There's our soup.
There, now I have yours, Rona. Oh, perfect. Wow, yours is really
Thank
thick.
you, Kuya. I appreciate it.
Rona's is really thick. I wish I can show it to everybody. It looks yummy, Mama. Rona's chowder is really thick. That's how thick I want it, hon.
Okay.
You see that? Perfect, Ron. There's no way I can share it right now, but I wish you can show it to us.
There. That's her chowder soup. Look at that. It's
Very
thick.
nicely plated.
Very thick
All
and very
right.
nicely plated.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Dawn. Thanks for joining us.
Marvie, we're finished.
Okay, let me show everybody's meal at this point, Mick. Can we do a quick go around before we say bye-bye?
Okay.
Gloria, we're gonna go to you last.
Okay, there we go. Who's this?
These are Julie and Roy.
Okay, yay.
It's right here. This is the finished product.
You like it?
Yay. Very nice. Did you,
And
does it-
then that's our halaya. I put some coconut on the top.
Wow.
is that coconut on the top?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. We enjoyed it.
You like it?
Yes.
Good.
Okay. Now
Thank you.
let's look at Gloria's stuff, because Gloria is our first time participant. Mhm. Everybody, let's look at Gloria. Mikael, can you please go to Gloria? There you go. Wow, Gloria, did you like it? Do you like it? Have you tried it?
And there's the halaya.
So Gloria, let me ask you, do you like it? Which one have you tried? Oops, she's gone. Do you like it?
Your microphone is off.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
You like the soup? Have you tried your halaya yet? Because
I did. I did. I really liked it.
So the
Okay.
halaya, your texture is a little different because it was fresh.
Right.
purple, yeah.
I like it that way.
Mhm.
It's darker too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's just
Mhm.
richer in flavor and texture.
Yeah, but it's good. I tried it.
Enjoy it.
Perfect. All right, everybody. There goes another edition of 7 with Chad Marvie with your emergency chowder and your purple yam dessert. Both incredibly yummy. You're going to have such good dinner, huh? Thank you so much to the 4 families that joined us. Thank you, Mama Rona. Thank you, Julie and Roy, Gloria. Who's the other one? And
Steve and
Dawn.
Dawn, yeah.
Steve and Dawn. Hey, Dawn, let me know how Steve likes the chowder. And next week, I want to announce, dun, 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 dun. Gloria, do you want to know what we're making next week? We're going to not do our theme of 7 ingredients or less next week, Mama Rona and everybody. We're going to break our theme, okay? Our usual format, because for the holidays, at least twice a year, we want to show you something special that you can actually make for your families and friends when you gather. So on Sunday, we're going to make Arroz Valenciana. Did I say that right? I tried to sound Hispanic.
We're making Arroz Valenciana.
We're making Arroz Valenciana, but the whole shebang. Okay, it's not going to be 7 ingredients or less, but we want to show you that because that dish is phenomenal, especially when it's left over. We want to teach you stuff for the holidays that you will want to eat again afterwards.
Yeah,
Like if you
the
have
flavor
leftovers.
gets even more
Yeah.
intense the
Mhm.
longer you keep it in your fridge.
Yes.
So it presents really well. It's very colorful. It's something that you could serve along with your Thanksgiving table or your Christmas table or your Hanukkah table, whatever your celebration is. So
right,
anyway,
everybody.
thanks everyone for joining us. I do hope that you have a great Sunday evening. Enjoy your chowder and your ube halaya.
See you all on Sunday. Bye,
Bye.
everybody. Take care.
Bye, Roy.